It's week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll see which side of Pennsylvania is better in this one. It's the Steelers and the Eagles, and it's all up next.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on...
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Valus Jones now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone, that's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just...
He's got it deep downfield! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Tua now from the gun. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Achane reels it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. He's on the move. And this one too far in front of him, it's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Putting a receiver in motion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Josh Sweat making the stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And that falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. come back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Murray. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Wangu. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Steelers and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Taken in by Noah Fant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Kirk in motion left. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A-Chain again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers 1st down.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Gets this to Fant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Steelers.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Tua. Connects with Fant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Katie York now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Another run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josh Sweat making the stop. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
Kyler throwing here. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. A-Chain on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. From the 48. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd and 3 now. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to him. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Now Kyler. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. This is Henry on 2nd. Powering across for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. And with that score, he's now eclipsed the 27 touchdowns of Shaun Alexander and Priest Holmes, and joined LaDainian Tomlinson atop the NFL with 28 rushing scores in one season. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Tua now from the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Steelers get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hand off to the back. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. 2 yards on the tote, and that won't improve their spot much. 3rd and a mile coming up. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with Achane. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short-yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Has his man, it's Tracy. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 10 now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Murray on third down. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. This 42 yards from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He'll take this at the 10. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Baker Mayfield, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in the victory. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Steelers first down. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tua off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again, here's Tua. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Now Murray on the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Steelers' 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. A-chain again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, here's Tua. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. Now a give to Pirine, running right. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain, brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. A tight end in motion now. Murray here on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's brought down for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. They send a tight end in motion. Achane, a first down carry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Caleb Farley ranging over for that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Tua now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And he has done all that they've asked for him. Shouldering the weight of this offense, got his 100-yard game. He's reached the end zone for him as well, Brock. Just really put together a performance he can be proud of. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st and 10, Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They run it with King Henry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Steelers are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Steelers have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. They've got first down from the 31. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Tua out of the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going deep. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 38. He's on the move. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down, Steelers.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 37. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. A give right side to Henry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has a lane past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Trying the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Murray. Boyd hauls it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Brown on the inside give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Brown again. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run again with Brown. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles nearing their 9th win of the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Murray on 3rd down. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Pierce now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Tua looking to throw. A bit of desperation, and they pick him off again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. First down, ball at the 36. Give now to the running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Henry on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.